You're such a good boy, Oscar. I love you, sweetheart. You're such a good boy. Look, good.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the... Please visit us again.
You both sleepy, huh?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. You'll please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the... Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Bring an event back to my hometown that hasn't been there in forever. Town's gonna go crazy. Yep, pumpkin chucking.
Oh, shit.
Last year that we did that, I think I was in the 8th grade, and they had the air-powered cannons there. We made a mess.
Oh, I bet. But the
We
deer
made a
loved it,
mess.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah, we were shooting them out into where they had it set up. It was into this field, and there were pumpkin pieces everywhere. It was more orange than it was green. But they had pictures and stuff of the trebuchets up, so I think that could be pretty cool. And I think that town's gonna go crazy.
Nice.
We get to throw pumpkins? I don't know how they're gonna run it now, but they used to let people, like, I got to fire off 3 or 4 different cannons for that. They set it all up and you got to pull the trigger.
Yep.
Launch complete.
Me and my dad built one, but it wasn't very impressive. We didn't know how to set up the, like, high pressure, quick release valves and stuff, so ours didn't have very much pressure, but it still worked. Our first test with high pressure, it just kind of blew the pumpkin apart. It didn't really throw it.
Thank you, and please visit again. Shield system offline. Landing gear up. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Dude, mud crabs get huge.
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like scary big. I feel like I'd be afraid to go catch one at the thought of losing a finger or possibly your hand.
Quantum drive is now off. Shield system online.
Hello. Well, go get your stuff. Well, go get fun stuff. Oscar, you look so sad. Are you okay? All right. I will be back in a little bit. I'm going to take these guys inside to get them some fun stuff.
All right,
Okay. Bye.
have fun. Shit. Dude, I can't lie. I'm so intimidated about wiring up my fucking flight sticks and getting them mapped. Yeah, I ain't never done nothing like that, and I find it quite intimidating. Either him or Kim said they have a file for a map for that. But I've been thinking there's a few things that I want set up my way, even if the map says to set it up a different way. Especially the missiles and how you switch through your modes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, to put it exactly the way they say. That way everything's taken care of, and then move the things that I want moved. I am excited to learn how to fly with them, though. Dude, these flight sticks are fucking crazy, too. There's so many buttons on them, I think's why I'm so intimidated. I know that just on the flight stick, there's 3 different joysticks, not including it itself. And then there's 2 or 3 of them on the throttle, too. Yeah. Yeah, it would.
Engines online.
That's how it goes. Goes smooth and then it don't.
Landing gear up.
So I went out to one of my groomsmen's house yesterday. I ain't seen her in a couple years. We got to bullshitting about stuff, and he said he wanted to play some Magic against me. He misses playing Magic. He hasn't played in a couple years. And I'm like, bro, just a warning, I never quit playing. I'm still the same dickhead you used to play against. He's like, oh, so what you're saying is you're just about to play Magic and just beat me up. I'm like, essentially. That's essentially exactly what I'm saying.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now
He's good
off.
too, just if he hasn't played in a couple years, I never quit. He used to be one of the biggest challenges I had.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shield system online. Shield system offline. Shield system online.
So that pergola came down way easier than I ever
Landing gear
expected.
down.
That pergola I tore down for Kim came down way easier than I could have ever expected anything like that to come down. It was a super easy job. We're gonna go pick up the pieces to it Thursday. Pick up that desk for her too. And then I can start setting up my playsticks. I'm hoping I can get it done this weekend. At least get it set up and mapped.
And we're back.
Did they get good stuff?
Oh, they got great stuff.
I like that store. That store's pretty cool.
Yeah. You got a giant carrot, a ducky that's halfway in a egg with a squeaky. It was something else. I don't know what the other. And then a bunch of COOKIES that have the decorations on them. Because, you know, good as boys, good as cookies. Oh, I said the word, uh-oh. They're both like whiplash looking at me. Oh, shit. You gotta wait till we get home. Gotta wait till we get home.
I don't think those words are in Emir's vocabulary.
No. No.
Especially that wait word.
Yeah. And they have a fan club. Walked in and two ladies in the place. Oh my god! Just the cutest. Didn't even ask. Like, can I pet them? Nothing. Just right down into the squat and bring them over here.
How did Oscar feel about that?
Yeah, you know how Oscar is. Emir, on the other hand, he's just like, yeah, people, okay, yeah, cool.
Well, you want to pet me? All right.
Yeah.
Want to fight?
However, one of them tried to give him a treat. He wanted nothing to do with it.
Oh, geez.
Apparently, only the mommy ones are good.
Well, Hera does some of the same stuff. Like, she loves beer-soaked olives. She'll only eat them from Grandpa.
Aw.
She loves her great grandpa, though. Her and my grandpa have a bond, and my grandpa hates pits.
But he loves her.
He knows. He says, "Hera, get them." If somebody in his house that she says get, we're probably gonna have a case on our hands.
Oh.
Landing gear up.
He also likes the fact that she knows all those silent hand signs, and
Oh, yeah.
he's like, dude, she's just smart. And I'm like, sometimes she's too smart for her own fucking good. Like, we try to trick her to get something we need done, and it don't work.
Yeah. The baby.
So,
It was time for their free bag of food, and you can only do that by going in.
gosh, you had to go in anyways.
Exactly. So I was like, well, since I got them with me, might as well make it an outing, right?
Yep. So, how many hours of useless footage do you think I am about to delete?
Oh, Jesus, I have no idea. It has to be.
Now, mind you, I just did a cleanup the other day, so it's just what I've done since then.
Oh, 10?
Just about, like, 8.5 hours of useless video.
Yeah. That's the sad thing. Like, for every, good play session, we're going to get, like, maybe a few minutes for these little reels, right?
Yep, and that's why I've been just recording everything, because fuck.
Yeah.
Especially when we're trying to get a certain type of clip, like, for some reason people seem to like the murder machine idea, so I need good clips of Prophet just murdering everything in his path. But you already know Prophet's style on that, and not all of that translates well.
Right.
And it's not that it's bad, it's just they don't translate to a video well.
Right. And that's stuff we'll learn, right? And we're
Mhm.
going to have to adjust. I mean, we're all going to have to adjust our play style to what makes good content.
Yeah.
See, we're home. See, we're home. Close the door, then you guys can get out. All right, I will be back momentarily. This is going to be a lot getting stuff in, so I'm going to disconnect for now. But
All
I'll
right.
be back in just a minute.
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
I did just find a good clip in some of the stuff that Prophet sent me, though.
Quantum drive is now off.
I hope my videos are getting better with every one that I do. I'm really trying. What? So, just a personal question on your thoughts of the format I'm using. So, I was trying to come up with a format that I don't see others use. What do you think of how, like, I've got the logo up top with a non-opaque watermark?
Quantum drive is now
Like, do those elements look okay, or do you think a little bit? Yeah. I have to look at that. I don't know what I did then.
Quantum drive is now off.
Are you talking about the logos or the? Okay, so the logos are different sizes. The issue is what I did is I set up a template so those are in the same place every time, and to get dead center with my logo, it's too big. I tried to fix that. That I thought you meant the picture, like the videos were different sizes, and I'm like, what the fuck did I do then? You know, I made a template so when I drop those in, those snap into place. You know what I mean?
Is now on.
That way that the logos, when you input them, you're not going to watch 10 different videos and our logos be huge in this one and little in this one. It'll put the image the same size that I put them in the first time, which might be what I need to do is go back to the very first one when I made the template. But I don't know yet. But I know that his and Kim's both snapped into place perfect, like bang, within the box, everything. Do the same method with mine, and it overhangs the box a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying though. I mean, from what I can see, like that animated intro that I made, that is way beyond what most people of my skill level would have attempted. Like, I made that from a stationary picture of our fucking logo. Like, pretty impressed with myself on that one because I thought, I mean, I had fun doing it. Can't tell you it was easy, but it wasn't as hard as they make it seem. Thank you. And I wanted it to have, and what's dope about that, the little flashy thing that I did there at that one spot, is it matches up with so much stuff. I want to do a rendition of remember the old Sony sound when their thing would come up? I want to do a nod to that as a sound bite to use behind that.
Quantum drive is now on.
But I need to get out to the villain's lair to do that, so that's a drive clear to Indiana for a sound bite. But I mean, at that same note though, guys coming out the gate, how many of them do you know that's going to go to a professional studio to get a sound bite and not just hit somebody up on the lip?
Quantum drive is now off.
Like, I know the producer, why not go get it made the way I want it?
Quantum drive is now off.
We were talking about possibly live streaming us figuring out how to use those flight sticks, like after we initially plugged them in and everything, like all headaches and everything, or doing a live stream of after we've set them up and go over all of the things that we ran into while doing so. We're not sure how we want to do that yet. go through and cut where we figured this stuff out for the, hey, this is the problem, look at this. Okay, to maybe record the setup, review them after we have it set up, and then cut the recording into tutorials. Okay, it's not a bad idea. We had talked about it though, we just don't have a firm plan on it, you know what I mean? That's not a bad idea though, I like that. Now here's a question though, is how consistent do you think that would be across the board with these being top of the line Virpils? Do you think it would still be useful to somebody that, say, got a low grade stick from Virpil, like one of their base models? Do you think it'd still be useful that way?
Landing gear down.
So what you're saying is with the tutorials, keep it to the things that's going to stay uniform, not the bells and whistles bit, the meat and potatoes. Yeah, do those separately. Okay. But definitely get the meat and potatoes out first. I tell you, a couple of the videos have actually grabbed a bit of attention, and I'm actually rather excited about that. And then my long length videos don't seem to do very well. I think I need to do some more learning. And not just something for dumb shit. Today's video was a test of something, because I actually had a similar thought. So what I did is I split the difference. I knew in 1 minute and 30 seconds that YouTube would count that as a short. I knew at 2 minutes exact, it still counts it as a short. So I went a minute over just to put it in the long length video. It's a 3 minutes and like 7.5 seconds. I think it counted at 3 minutes 8 seconds is what I think that it counts it at. But I wanted to see if people would watch long format if it's shorter. You know what I mean? I don't know that it's going to warrant anything, but I thought it was something that early I should try so I know for future. Is it worth doing a video that's only going to come out at 3 minutes, or should I cut it down to the 1:30 to 2? And there was, with where the video was in that, the cut I'd have had to make it down to that would have been kind of asinine. I mean, it would have worked, but yeah. Yeah, how to crack the algorithms and get relevant. Dude, he seen that we had a video within the first month of me releasing stuff that had over 300 views, and it fucked him up. He's like, dude, you don't have a following. You don't have people that are, where's that next FAFO video? He's like, you got 300 views? He said, I've got some that I had been streaming for 1.5 years and I wasn't getting 300 views on the video. But he's odd though. His gamer tag's Sam Witch, and when he's doing things, he goes by I Am Sandwich. Jake's an odd one, but I like eccentric minds because they look at things from a different angle, and sometimes that's what you need, is everybody's looking at right, but what about left? I like eccentric minds. Even if I can't call myself eccentric, I love an eccentric mind because they look at things entirely different. I don't know if I ever told you or not, but I grew up with a dude that was the straight up tinfoil hat guy. Like, people are reading my fucking brainwaves, and yeah, he's now a multimillionaire that is a complete hermit. So, I mean, when your little sister hasn't seen you in like 2 years because you don't even come to your door. Wow. Did I ever show you the GIF I made? It's a secret. That's why I ask. It's a secret project, but it's only secret to the public
Launch
because the
complete.
website's not done. Let me see if I can find it.
Landing gear up.
I've got so much stuff saved on here now. I gotta look through everything. Is this it? It's on an external terabyte extorter. I know better.
Well, I have a big, huge box on my front porch.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's the stuff from that Blackened Teeth.
Oh damn, that was fast.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Shield
fast.
system offline.
See, it's not that heavy. Okay.
Quantum drive is now on.
Box is damaged again, though.
Are you serious? What the fuck? Honestly, if I were you, I'd take a picture of that box before you
Quantum
even.
drive is now off.
That's getting stupid.
I've taken a picture of it before I even bring it inside.
Quantum drive is now on.
There you go, bub. There's the updated one you can check out. This one, you remember that day that I was working with AI on the full layout of what's it called?
Quantum drive is now
The video
off.
board where it would lay out the different the panels for you to animate. It's the finished product of. That's after running it through 3 different animators and then chopping the video up and making my damn own because it didn't do what I wanted it to.
Shield system online.
But it did give me, it gave me some animated panels to work with, so. Tell me the mouth movement didn't end up fucking slick. And what's dope, if I can figure out how to do it, that's an actual usable GIF. Saved as a GIF, that was a pain in the ass to figure out. I had never saved anything as a GIF file before. Luckily, you can do it with CapCut, you just gotta know how to do it. Oh, the moving logo. That'd be sick. But Kim can attest, those guys are so far up on our shit list right now. I don't think I'm
Yeah,
gonna put anything else on them. We'll figure that out ourselves. I mean, I've looked into what the dudes told us that we'll be using to edit our stuff. That's about it. Pavilion? Yeah. Or Pixillion. It's Pixillion. It looked like Pavilion looking at the shortcut. After I clicked on it, though, I realized it's not what it said. Yeah, dude, it took me like 3 days to figure out how to make the mouths move on that and get it fluid. Like, I ended up using like a 2.25 second clip of the video it created to make them do their thing. Like, they had it at one point in the video that the head's completely detached. I'm like, I didn't single prompt that anywhere for the heads to move from the logo. All I wanted was mouth movement and eye movement. That's it. And that's why I just sent it through a couple different ones to see what they did with the instructions that I had created with ChatGPT with the individual slides. I just kind of fed it through a couple of them to see what it would come up with. That one actually that I went with came out of Pixelverse, and then I just cut it apart. I didn't know what else to do. I was like, it's not going to give me what I want, but there's a little clip here that has the animation kind of movement that I want. Let's see what I can do. Thank you. Dude, moving the headpieces individually, though, was a complete bitch. Luckily, in the file they sent us, it had the vector files, so I could move the heads themselves. I was like, oh, yeah, I've never fucked with a vector file before. But I knew that with vector files, you could do crazy stuff like that. I just didn't know how to do it. And for real, and what's crazy is most of it, that's what you can do. But if you want to do stuff like that, that's not the case. That sounds very weird. Here's one that most people don't know that they can do video on, and I don't recommend that you do because it kind of turns out trash. But the recording software, Fruity Loops, you can actually do video on Fruity Loops. I recommend if you're going to use Fruity Loops for video, that you use it to overlay the music. That's it. If you start tweaking stuff on that, man, you'll watch a music video go from, after you overlay the music, this is going to be sick, to what the hell did I just do to my video?
Oscar!
Oh, composites? I don't know a whole lot about composite stuff. The only reason I know anything about vectoring is I watched Spaz do some vector work for a guy, like actually breaking down the picture and everything so it can be moved and whatnot. It's the only reason I even know anything about vectoring. I think my favorite thing that I did in the animated intro is where the blue, where I made it light up in part of it and it's not there in part of it. That's one of my favorite things I did to make it look like we turned on the switch type thing. That, and then I like the
where it goes black and white, and then it shows like half the purple, half the blue, and then all the fucking lights light up. Dude, that took so long, removing the blue from this frame, turning it on in this one, make the red flicker in this one. It's like, what the fuck? I told him for like 3 days I was bashing my head off a wall in cap cuts. I mean, what, that GIF's 5 seconds and I spent 3 days on it? Now, where it's at, I can completely loop that and I could make it a minute long if I wanted to. But the actual GIF itself is 5 seconds and it took me 3 days. My next attempt, I'm going to do one without a background. So it's just the logo moving. But I wanted to see what I could do with the background, and sadly the background with how I had that put on there didn't like the flash very well. And I think it's because it embedded the actual picture, like it's part of that now. I think that was part of the problem, and I don't have vector files for that. Yes, sir. Actually, glad I thought about that. I need to empty my recycling bin after deleting all that video. Yes, I want to delete all those. Curious of something.
All right, back to my research. I'm going to be quiet while I read.
I'm actually reading some research at the moment.
We're all in research mode.
Yep.
Just very different researches.
I think that I can make us animated emojis and save them as a GIF file. I can.
Could we please not?
Launch complete. Shield system offline. Quantum drive is now on. Landing gear up.
Perfect. Yeah, you're being a butthead. And I don't know why.
Quantum fuel is at 75%. Quantum fuel is at 15%.
Be nice to him. Jesus. Oscar. Oscar. It's okay. Oscar. You don't wag your tail at that. Please. Scare him.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, I get myself some fruit. Rainbow nom noms.
Your systems are offline.
Catch fake counts a few weeks ago.
Coming back.
All right. What? It's fucking snowing. The fuck?
systems are online. Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Vehicle storage request approved.
Shield system
Storage
online.
space assigned.
Landing gear down. Landing.
Service
complete.
complete.
Engines offline. Engines online.
Exit approved. Safe travels.
Launch complete. Quantum fuel is at 75%. Quantum fuel is at 50%. Quantum fuel is at 25%. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shield system online.